That's a touchback. Following in his father's footsteps, his father Oliver, a quarterback for the Houston Oilers years ago. Here is Andrew Luck.
Andrew Luck is a big, strong quarterback, and this guy's going to run the football, so you better be alert. When you're dropping back in pass coverage, he could take off.
Lined up in the pistol formation. 1st and 10. Bradshaw trying to plow ahead. Now, here's a look at the Colts offense. This is an efficient group. Last week, turning the football over just once. Hilton's going to get set in the slot for this snap. 2nd down, 3 to go. Luck able to find Reggie Wayne.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets a 1st down.
1st down here after the completion. Play action. And he's intercepted. That brings the play to an end. Robinson's coming out now at quarterback. He hovered right around 50% completion mark last week. They come to the line of scrimmage. 1st down. Here's the handoff to Maurice Jones-Drew. Here's a look at the Jaguars offense. They've shown this season they're not a team that's going to run the ball very much. And the starting lineups have been brought to you by Papa John's, where you always get better ingredients, better pizza. Shorts in the slot. 2nd and 10. Challenging the defenders to the right side, and LaRon Landry brings them down.
You know, when you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a 1st down, now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you got that defense guessing.
They're back at the line after that catch for a 1st down. The handoff, running behind the tackle. He's a pass rushing demon out of Alabama A&M, multi-time Pro Bowler Robert Mathis.
No matter where he lines up, the offense always knows where Robert Mathis is. You better double team him or he's going to be hitting your quarterback.
Robinson's back in shotgun formation. That is Lloyd.
Nice job by the quarterback. Nobody open down the field. He throws it short. It does not get a 1st down, but it sure makes 3rd down a lot easier.
Offense still looking for a 1st after that completion on 2nd down. They're going to get him here for a sack.
This defense you're playing against, they're pretty good. So it's 4th down near midfield. Punt the football.
T.Y. Hilton from the 13. He stacked up at that point. Hilton's lined up in the slot. 1st and 10. Andrew Luck. Look at that arm strength. And he's almost intercepted. Here's the Jaguars defensive lineup. They've done a great job against the pass this season. Hilton's lined up now as a slot receiver. Luck's going to take the snap from the shotgun. A spectacular catch. Man, that was some kind of catch that time by the receiver.
Ooh, boy, these receivers, they make quarterbacks look good. You're right. You can throw it off target. It doesn't matter. They find a way to come up with the catch.
Watch the blitz. Watch the blitz.
3rd down play coming up, and last week that was not an issue as they converted time and time again. Here's the handoff to Ahmad Bradshaw. Brought down at the 41-yard line.
Kind of refreshing to watch, isn't it, to see a team that has faith, the toughness, and the patience to just keep running the football, grinding out these 1st downs, resting their defense, and tiring out the opponent's defense.
Setting up in the pistol on this play. 1st and 10. Bradshaw's got it on the handoff. Hilton's a receiver in the slot. Andrew Luck in shotgun formation. Luck hits his tight end, Dwayne Allen, with that pass.
Good job that time by the quarterback. Throw the short pass, even though it doesn't result in a first down. Now on 3rd and short, all of your passes are in play instead of just the 3rd and long where you only have like 3 or 4 plays you can go to.
Hayward Bay's going to get set in the slot for this snap. And the second quarter is underway with this snap.
That is a nice job by the running back there. He knew it was 3rd and short, so he put that big old body up in there and grinds out the first down.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground.
Takes the snap from the shotgun. Throwing now to his left. That's Luck connecting with Allen.
That's a nice route on the outside. Nice throw by the quarterback. Puts him in good position to keep moving and get a first down.
Bradshaw lined up in the backfield. 2nd and 5. Bradshaw is going to secure the handoff.
Let's see what they do on this 3rd down situation.
Luck's got it in the gun. Looking for an open receiver on the right.
And there's a sideline pass. Incomplete, it's ruled. Should be a routine punt.
No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. Lloyd's in the slot. Robinson standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Pass is made, but the hit knocks the ball out. Incomplete.
Does it take talent to do something like this? You got to time the pass where the football's going, where the receiver's going to catch it, and do the perfect timing. Hit that receiver, and that football comes flying out. Nice job that time. Incomplete pass.
The defense gets a sack.
That's what all defensive coordinators love to see, when they don't have to blitz and one of their defensive linemen gets a sack without any blitzing.
Robinson's going to take it from the gun. He's looking to go down the field here.
Forces a 3 and out.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? 3rd and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
Set up, return. Here he goes. Hilton's lined up in the slot. Luck will take the snap from the gun. Throws to the right. Luck connects with Hilton.
I love these timing routes. The out route, nice job by the wide receiver as he's breaking out towards the sideline. That football is right on target.
They've got a first down now after that catch.
Ahmad Bradshaw with the carry. They bring him down at the 29-yard line.
Yeah, the draw play, it's been around forever, and it is still a valuable asset to all offenses. Make the defense think pass, you hand it off, you get them retreating, and you can pick up a few extra yards.
Bradshaw lined up in the backfield. 2nd and 1. And the give to Ahmad Bradshaw.
Well, that's just a good old physical run by the offense there, and it's good for a few yards and gets them another first down.
And we've reached the 2-minute warning in this one.
They're able to move the chains after that last run.
Looking to the right side and throwing.
5, maybe 6 out of that.
I think the best thing to say about that play, it's just it gained a few yards, so that's what you do. All plays don't score. Sometimes you just want to pick up a couple yards.
Andrew Luck will be taking this one from the gun. Luck's back in shotgun formation. Stands in the pocket. Great pass, great catch, great control.
Well, he had all day long to throw the football that time. That's why he had success throwing the football down the field. I'll tell you what, this defense, they need to start blitzing this quarterback.
Hilton's lined up now as a slot receiver. Luck's going to take the snap from the shotgun. The Colts now move the chains.
Nice job that time by the offense getting the first down inside the red zone. And it's a good thing they got a quarterback with a strong arm, because you got to throw into some tight spots in the red zone.
No margin for error from just outside the goal line. Rocks him with that hit, and the ball's going to fall incomplete.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit and knocks that football loose.
Had it, but dropped it. This will be the 8th play of this drive. They send the tight end in motion. 3rd and goal from the 10. He's looking to the right here on this throw. Picks up about 4. Someone's been injured out there. Hold on a minute.
By the looks of that, you can tell it looks like a major injury, and it's a tough sport, a lot of big hits, and I hope he's going to be okay.
And he drives it through for the field goal.
You always want to be rewarded for a nice drive in a football game, even when it's a field goal, because you've made a lot of good plays, you've executed them, you got yourself in position to get some points, and that field goal just reinforces everything.
On first down, Robinson's got it in the gun, challenging the defenders to the right side.
What a good job by the quarterback that time. He saw the defensive back inside the wide receiver, and he leads that wide receiver to the sideline on that corner route.
Lloyd's a receiver in the slot. And it's incomplete. Just couldn't hold on to it after the hit.
That's interesting. As you watch the receiver trying to make that catch, he knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
Brandon Lloyd with the catch. The Jaguars are going to use one of the 2 timeouts they have remaining. Lewis, a tight end, but lined up in the backfield for this play. Robinson standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Nifty move past the defender.
Nice job that time by the defense, knowing the situation. Go ahead and let the quarterback complete the pass. Just make sure you come up and make the tackle before the first down. Good job. 4th down coming up.
3-step drop. The throw to the left. He brings it in here, and he's got the first. And he's going to be tackled right around the 31-yard line. That's going to be a timeout charged to the offense. Attempting this field goal, it's Josh Scobie. The kick is good.
Well, that ties things up. That's good for the team, no doubt about it. They drive down the field. They get some positive points out of it by kicking a field goal, but you got to be disappointed, too. To get in that position, not score a touchdown, well, you take what you can get.
He'll start his return. Good piece of tackling. One more snap, and we'll head to halftime. Now 1st and 10. Luck throwing it long. And they can't connect.
That's what you have to do as a defensive back. You got to wait to the last second. Wait till the receiver uses his hands. And once they go up, put your hand in between them and knock that football down. What a play.
Surveys.
picked off that time.
We'll switch sides and take a break for halftime as the second quarter has come to a close here in Circle City. Back to Indianapolis after a short break. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. Maurice Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield. And now here's the first snap of the second half. Justin Blackmon hauls it in.
That's a nice job by the offense there. Get the first down, keep those chains moving, give yourself 3 more opportunities.
That reception gave them the first down. They give it to the running back. He's brought down.
Well, a short gain on the run that time by the offense. When you're a running football team, listen, there's going to be a lot of ugly plays that don't work. You just got to keep running it.
Short's going to get set in the slot for this snap. Looking for an open receiver on the right.
Well, it's a nice throw and catch by the quarterback and receiver. Puts them in good position where they have a chance to pick up this third down.
Lewis is usually a tight end, but he's in the backfield this time.
And a completion this time.
Oh, man, Jim, this just drives everybody crazy. The fans, even announcers like you and I, it's third and short, and you throw and complete the pass, but it's still not enough to get the first down.
T.Y. Hilton from the 16.
Well, returning punts is a tough job. It's about judgment. That time, that was poor judgment by the return man. Should have just had a fair catch and never tried to return that.
Hilton's in the slot. First and 10, Bradshaw up the middle.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
Andrew Luck under center. Second and 6. Here's the handoff to Ahmad Bradshaw.
Hey, this defense, they are tough. When you run that football, they got some men up front. And that time they stopped that run just for a short gain.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. 3rd and 5. Trying to find an open man. Shrugs off the first hit.
Well, when you want to spy the quarterback, that's great. You might stop him from running, but look at the open people down the field. Good throw and catch by the quarterback.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
The Colts will approach this play from out of the pistol. Second down, 2 to go. Nice catch. Gonna take it home for the touchdown.
Not many quarterbacks in this league can throw that type of pass, throw it high in the air, far down the field, and have it just drop in there right on the target. Beautiful throw for the touchdown.
Driving extra point is good. Colts are ready to kick it away. Taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. Blackmon's lined up in the slot. First and 10. He's looking long. That's an interception. That'll stop the play right there.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
Andrew Luck under center.
1st and 10.
He had it, but the hit jars the ball loose.
Well, they always say if you get your hands on the football, you got to make the catch. Yeah, right. The guy that made that rule up wasn't getting hit as he was trying to catch the football. Nice hit that time by the defender.
2nd and 10.
Into the open flat.
And complete. 25 on that play.
Keep the momentum on your side. You got a lead here in the second half. Nice play that time. You pick up the first down. Let's see if you can take advantage of it.
This play set up by the long gainer. Now in rhythm, the quarterback drops back to throw once more. Incomplete as that ball sails out of bounds. The Colts come out in a 2 tight end set. 2nd down and 10 from the eye. They give it to the deep back.
The defense got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
One more snap, and that'll end the quarter. 3rd down and 8. He'll fire it out to the left. Dwayne Allen makes the grab. First down here after the completion. Here is the first snap of the final quarter.
Well, that last play almost got them in here, and when you look at this, what do? Well, you just want to punch it in. There's a lot of different scenarios. You could do a play-action fake, probably get somebody wide open, or have a running back.
Colts are in for the score.
Well, you got a lead. Now you're able to go out there and drive down the field and score a touchdown. This changes how the other team is going to manage the game from here on out.
The Colts defense once again setting up that score. Turnover points cashed in by the offense. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the... ...21. Lloyd's lined up now as a slot receiver. Blaine Gabbert in shotgun formation. The pass complete. They tackle him at the 26-yard line.
Sometimes it's good protection by the offensive line, and sometimes it's just bad defense. They can't get to the quarterback, and that's another completion by him.
On 2nd down and 5.
Throws to the right. And no one is going to catch this one as it goes out of bounds. Offense lines up here. Gabbert in the gun. Looking to the right side and throwing. A tackle that had to be made, and that'll set up 4th down.
Good job by the defense. They're well taught, well schooled by the defensive coordinator. They know in situations like this, if it's thrown short of the first down marker, they're good. They come up, make the tackle. Now we have 4th down.
Trying to beat the play clock. He's looking to the right here on this throw. And he is tackled down at the 38-yard line.
I just don't think that's a good job by the defense. It's 4th and short. You kind of know what the offense is going to do. They were not ready, and they give up the first down.
1st and 10.
Challenging the defenders to the right side and sailing out of bounds. Lloyd's a receiver in the slot. 2nd and 10. Secures it with 2 hands.
Good job by the play caller that time, calling for the short pass. Even though it comes up short of the first down, it opens up many things that you can do on 3rd. You can run a reverse, draw plays, screen plays, or if you want, you can still throw it down the field. I like this. Show some patience. Don't try to get it all in one play. Pick up first downs and try to go down the field and score.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. He has the grab, and he's brought to the ground.
Well, I guess the best thing to say there, Jim, is they completed a pass, but it still did not get a first down.
Lloyd's going to get set in the slot for this snap.
2nd and 7.
That catch will extend the drive.
Well, it was a nice throw by the quarterback that time to get just enough yards to pick up the first down.
2-minute warning. It's a dime look for the defense on this play. Gabbert's going to take it from the gun, looking for an open receiver on the right.
Well, anytime you're in the red zone, you want to punch it in and get that touchdown. If they do that, look, they're still going to be behind, but it gives them confidence moving forward.
2nd and 4. Throws to the right. The Jaguars get a first down. Tackles made.
It's been a beautiful drive so far by this offense, Jim. They started in bad field position. Now they're inside the 20. Let's see if they can get it done from here.
1st and goal. Looking to the right side and throwing. Touchdown and drawing close.
Well, it's 1st and goal. I think a lot of defenses are thinking run here, and so the offense, they call a nice play, very deceptive. They throw the football, and they get the easy touchdown pass.
They want the football back as they line up now in an onside kick formation. The receiving team has the recovery. First down on the way. As they go ground here, and they bring it down at the 36-yard line. Andrew Luck under center. 2nd down and 8. Bradshaw's handed the football. The Jaguars use another timeout here, and they have one left. Hilton's in the slot. Andrew Luck in shotgun formation. Going across the middle, almost intercepted. Indianapolis Colts getting set for the field goal try. The kick is through for 3.
Well, you come out there on the field as a defense. The offense has great field position. You've got to give them something different. The defense did. They stopped them, and they gave up the field goal.
Lloyd's lined up in the slot. 1st and 10. Working that left side. Makes the catch inbounds.
When you can throw an out route like that, that shows you the strength of the quarterback's arm.
Lloyd's lined up now as a slot receiver. 2nd down and 7.
The defense got away with one that time. It wasn't a good play on their part. It was just bad timing by the quarterback and receiver.
3rd down now. Gabbert's back in shotgun formation. He's looking to the right here on this throw. He steps out.
The defense, they have a lead here in the 4th quarter, so they're willing to give up short pass completions, but good job by the offense.
You talk about dreaming big. You got to score here, and then you need all kinds of breaks to still pull this one out. Eyeing that left side. Makes the catch in open space.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down.
Looking for a receiver on the left side here.
Well, Jim, I can't say that's great defense. That's just a poor throw and a poor route run by the wide receiver.
Lewis, a tight end, but now shifted into the backfield.
Second down, 10.
Gabbert throws the long bomb, and the pass is picked off, and that will all but do it.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
The defense comes out in the nickel.
Takes the knee.
Now they'll try over again on second down.
That's going to do it. The clock hits 0, and this game has come to an end. Phil, you know from your playing